Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to be setting up my Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook, and this is for the month of December. Now, if you hear squeaky in the background, which I'm sure you do because Daisy has chosen this particular moment in time to squeak her toy. So sorry about that. All right, so the sticker kit that I'm using is from Bam Lily's Stickers, and this is the Happy Birthday Kit. I've had this for over a year, and I am excited that it's finally my birthday month and I get to use it. So I've already started in the workbook. This is my new one, and so I've already, started to budget, but then I was sitting here thinking, man, it's so blah. And I remembered I had this kit. So I'm really excited to get this set up. So it comes with all of the, the normal stuff that the workbook normally comes, or the sticker kits normally come with. So you've got all the headers. The only thing it doesn't have is the months. And I don't have any scripts for the month of December. And so what I'm probably going to end up doing is maybe grabbing a Sharpie or something to write it up at the top, possibly. We'll see. Okay, so I think we'll do a Sunday start. And I'm using these tweezers that just came with my Cricut to do this, and hopefully this is not going to be a super long video, and maybe the animals will let me do this without too many interruptions. I've got Marbs right here. I have to push her off because they like to get into all of my things. Now, they bother me all day, every day. Bother is not the right word. They love on me. When I'm working all day, they want to lay in front of my keyboard, and they're just all about me. And there's no change, to when I'm filming, because they also are all over me when I'm filming too. So I cannot believe it is already December. I am excited for Christmas. We haven't put up a single decoration yet, and today is the 3rd of December. It has been kind of crazy busy. I've had a lot going on. I started doing the Clean Mama's cleaning routine, and I feel like there's just not enough hours in the day, trying to do that, plus make sure that I'm filming and that I'm keeping up with my budget, just doing all the normal things. And it just doesn't seem like there's ever enough time for everything that needs to get done. But I do try. And I'm really trying hard to keep up with the house and make sure that, it's clean, because, we did have a cleaning lady, and I decided that I didn't want to pay $200 or what essentially was $100 a week. And actually, I think it was a little bit more than that, because we were paying her to deep clean one level of the house every single time. So it was getting expensive, and I just I got to the point where I just didn't want to pay it anymore. I've lost 65 pounds, and I have a lot more stamina, and my back doesn't hurt like it used to. I mean, it still hurts. I mean, it hurts almost every single day, but not like it used to. And my chronic pain has gotten better since I started my weight loss medication. And so I just felt like I wanted to at least give it a try. And my mom also was looking for another housekeeper. And she said, you know, my dad said he would rather me be in the house cleaning than somebody they didn't know. And so I've even been cleaning for my parents, which, you know, has been nice because it gives me a little bit of extra money for, you know, debt repayment. And also, you know, with groceries being so high, Carol Ann and I were able to make a Sam's run the last time we cleaned, and we were able to get all the things that we, you know, needed for the house. So, you know, just, I don't know, overall have a lot more energy. I have had a few, more than a few comments about me taking money from my parents for cleaning, and I've tried to respond the best I could, and probably those same people are probably not watching this video, but in the event that you are and you have wondered, you know, she was going to pay somebody anyway. And there's no way my parents would let me go into their house and clean and for them not to pay me. They wouldn't do it. And it's kind of like a win-win. My dad doesn't really, my mom's the extrovert. My dad's more of an introvert. And when he would have, or they would have cleaning ladies come in, he would leave the house. And now he doesn't have to do that because he doesn't mind me. But yeah, it's not, definitely not taking advantage at all. And, you know, gives me extra time with my mom and dad because, you know, I always visit afterwards. It doesn't interfere with our normal visiting day because I don't do it on that same day. Carol Ann has even helped me the last couple times, which has been nice. It's taken half the time. But anyway, let's see. What else did I want to catch you guys up on? Oh, so last night, Carol Ann and I went to see the Vienna Lights Orchestra. It was a Christmas show. It had, of course, string orchestra. They had cellos and violins, and then they had these, I think it was 4 or 5 ladies who sang. There was, you know, a lot of Christmas music. They had the stage lit up with candles and trees. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And so it was sweet of her. She got us front row tickets. And as we were sitting in the front row waiting for the show to start, she realized that the Evanescence tickets also were on sale, or pre-sale, I guess, and she wants to go see them too, and the tickets are so expensive. They're like $170 to $200 and some odd dollars a piece, and I told her, I was like, you know, don't spend that kind of money on a concert, you know. And she said to me, well, I'm going, and you can either come with me and I can buy your ticket, or I'm going by myself, you know, your choice. And I was like, I can't afford to pay that kind of money for a concert ticket. I just cannot. And she said, well, she's gonna have to wait till her next payday because she definitely didn't budget for concert tickets. But, you know, I'm kind of torn, you know. I do appreciate it that she wants to treat her mama, but it's so much money. And Yeah, I just hate for her to spend money on me like that, you know? Okay. But she's a sweet, sweet kiddo, and she likes treating her mama. And we do a lot together. Okay, I need something where can I use my nail? Will that work? It's not straight, but it worked. I don't have any other. I guess I could probably use the side of these tweezers. Just to get a straight edge, that works. Anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments about letting her treat me to such an expensive event. Okay, I think that's it for the calendar view. I'm already 11 minutes into this video. It's gonna be a long one. Okay, I think I'm not gonna put down the stickers for the month, but I will go ahead and do the headers and stuff. Let's see, these are all the expense trackers and the check-ins. The meal plan, which I don't really use that page, so let's just do this. I do use all 5 of the Paycheck trackers because I do our monthly budget, and then I also do my own monthly budget and each one of my Paycheck budgets. And then I've also did Carol Ann's. Oh, I haven't even done our joint monthly budget yet. I thought I had already done that. Huh, I guess not. Okay, I know that I love these headers, but if I do all of these, I think this video is just going to be 5,000 years long. So how about I just do one so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. And then I can do the others off camera so that this doesn't take 45 minutes in a video. Okay, so inflow, fixed expenses, then we have variable expenses. And then savings goals at the top. Which we only use the fixed expenses for our joint budget because we don't do sinking funds. We have a savings account, which is like our sinking funds, but we don't allocate like a certain amount to each one. And we don't do cash at all. Everything is paid using the debit card. But you gotta put down all the stickers because it is very cute. I was watching, I watch a lot of planning videos, and one of my favorites is Mimi Plans and Knits. And I heard her say that her sister has a birthday same day as me on the 22nd, which is really exciting. I have one friend that shares a birthday with me, my friend Melissa, but aside from that, I don't think I've ever known or met anybody that has the same birthday as me. So I'm always excited when I hear that other people share my birthday, even those I don't know in person, you know? Let's see, I'll just put this, where should we put it? How about right here? Okay, so that is the paycheck tracker, and of course I'll do the same for each one of these off camera, because those take the longest to set up, because you have to put down all the headers, and that does take some time. So I'll set those aside for now. Okay, so now I don't use the sinking funds, but I do use all of the expense trackers. So I do an expense tracker for our joint account, and one page is enough because it's only housing expenses that are being paid from that account. And then I have an expense tracker for my personal budget, and since I usually have 2 paychecks each month, sometimes there are 3, that gives me, 1 page for cash and 1 page for my checking account. And I was almost thinking about trying to keep it all on 1 page for the whole month. I don't know if I can swing that, because sometimes I do have quite a bit of spending. December shouldn't be terrible, which I know for a lot of people, most people are doing Christmas shopping, but I finished my Christmas shopping a long time ago. And the little odds and ends that we needed, Carol Ann has already picked up, so I feel like we're pretty good for the month. Okay, so the debt payment plan and the monthly net worth tracker. I haven't done a net worth update recently, but spoiler alert, my retirement finally hit 6 figures, which is really exciting, because I have only been saving for a few years. Hey, Marble, stop being like that. She's always cat fights going on. Not like, nasty cat fights, but sometimes the cats are just buttholes to each other, Anyway, so my retirement finally hit 6 figures, which is really exciting. And I can't remember exactly when I started saving, but I think it was when I moved to Arkansas, maybe a little after. Let's see, overall debt progress. Okay, so this is for this page. So it hasn't been very long, like 5 years at the very, very most. But right now, I think I'm contributing like 1/3 of my income for or towards retirement, which is a lot. And I've really had to, be pretty intentional about my spending so that I don't, I'm still like meeting my financial goals. And so You know, sometimes I beat myself up because I spend too much money, or, you know, I'm using one category for something it's not intended for. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I think I'm doing pretty darn good. Okay, so the monthly budget breakdown. This is the last one. I'm only 20 minutes in, so it's not terrible. 20 minutes isn't too bad of a length for a video. So maybe I will go ahead and do those other pages. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am on my old phone. I wanted to have my new phone to reference for my bills, because I also need to do a budget check-in. I need to close out my budget, even though it's Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday the 3rd. I don't have any money left, so I'm not spending any more money, so might as well go ahead and close out the budget. I went to Walmart the other day and I didn't do a grocery haul because we were, I was kind of in a hurry, but I spent like $125 and I just ended up, I got some things for the fur babies, but then I also used some of the money that was left in my gas envelope to just get, you know, some things. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to my budget. I'm not going into debt. I'm only spending the money that I have in cash and, you know, whatever's in my checking, but not going into debt for it. So that's always a good thing. Okay, let's see. We're 22 minutes in. Dare I go through here and set this up? We'll see. Let's see how long it takes. maybe I can think of some more things to chat about. It's been a while since I've just sat down and done a chatty video. I forgot to do that other one down here. I really like this birthday kit. It is so cute. I don't have any plans for my birthday. I think maybe my mom and dad will want to take me out to dinner. But aside from that, I don't really have plans. I'm going to be keeping my grandbabies that day because my son and daughter-in-law are working and school's out, so I'll have them. I'm not sure if they will be able to come out to dinner with us. Hopefully so. I'll be 51 on the 22nd, and I don't feel 51 at all, like not even a little bit. I still feel really young and definitely young at heart. Which is a good feeling, you know. I don't feel old. And I definitely don't think that 51 is old anyway. But if you were to ask my younger self, of course, 51 is ancient. I never really gave much thought as to what I thought I would be doing when I was this age, but I definitely didn't think that I would be behind in retirement. If you would have asked me in my 20s if, you know, if I thought I was terrible with money, I might have answered that question as yes, but I don't think that I would have thought that it would have lasted this long. Here we go. All right, so now we have these headers for the envelopes. So festive. I love this, the teal color. You'll have to let me know what you think about the kit down in the comments. I'm so glad that I found it because I was going to use that rose one, the rose kit, and then I found this and I was like, ah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's see if we can put that on straight. I really love stickers. I need to print and cut stickers for my planners, which I have a lot to choose from, and I also have a lot of different patterns and junk journal, what do you call it, like clip art that I have from a few different Etsy shops to use. So I've got a lot of choices for this next year, and I'm really going to try hard to not buy anything else from Etsy. So that's the plan. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. Will I achieve that goal for next year? I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Almost done. Only a couple more to go. I know quite a few of you subscribe to the Van Lily's sticker kits, and I know you love her kits, and I do too, and I'm really excited to start getting them again. So the payment came out on the 1st, and I think the first kit I'll get is probably going to be February, because I don't know, for those of you who got your kits, let me know what you got last month. Did you get January? Because I'm thinking my first kit's going to be February, which means I'll use that rose, the rose kit for January if that's the case. Which I can't believe I'm already talking about January, but it's going to be here before we know it. Okay, priority down here. Perfect. And I never do anything with this box down here. It's kind of wasted space for me. Okay. Let's see, this goes over here. One thing I wish Van Lilies would do is, so on the 5th, she always gives you a 5th week for the sticker kits. And it comes on its own page. So the whole thing is all on one. I wish she would do that for all of them because it would make it so much easier to do each page. Do you know what I mean? That way you wouldn't have all these stickers that belong to different pages. That would really be nice. Rather than having like all these headers that go to multiple pages. Okay, okay. We're almost done though, so it's okay, you know? It would just make it go a little bit faster. Carol Ann, she is downstairs taking a nap. It is almost, well, it is practically 4 o'clock. She hasn't been feeling well today, so she is napping. She was up last night not feeling well, and she had taken me out to dinner last night, and we shared a steak, and then we had different sides. So I don't know if she was already kind of coming down with something, or if she ate something that didn't agree with her, but she is not feeling well today. So I am kind of on my own, and I thought, man, this is like the perfect time to do filming, because the way that the house is that we live in, because there's a pony half wall up here, the sound from downstairs carries upstairs, and the noise from upstairs carries downstairs. And if she's watching TV, I can't really film because you can hear the TV. So it is, it's kind of nice that it's quiet, because I typically like to do all my filming after work or super early in the morning. And here lately I've been sleeping in a lot. So morning haven't had enough time to film before work. Okay, I think that is it. And then I think the actual bill set up for December, I can do that off camera. But I do love the way that this turned out for my birthday month. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know when your birthday month is, because I feel like we're good friends here and I need to know these things. And if anybody else has a birthday in December, you'll have to let me know. So I love the way that this turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you made it this far in the video, if you don't want to leave me your birthday month, leave me like a little birthday cake emoji or something birthday related. Party hat, you know, slice of cake, something like that. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.